Yes, sir. Here we go again. This video is entitled United's new midfield solution. Let's go.
United have signed every player profile Ruben Amorim could have wished for during the past two transfer windows,
True
except for
that.
that crucial dynamic midfielder.
And Manchester United received a very clear answer from Brighton. Not for sale.
A glaring oversight that looked like it would throw off the team's balance and risk a repeat of their abysmal 15th place finish in the Premier League last season.
If you haven't got the engine room sorted out to do all the sort of donkey work and get the ball up to the forward department, then that's a problem.
However, after a start to this season shakier than a handheld camera in a horror film, United appear to have found their rhythm, going unbeaten in their last 5 games for the first time since February 2024. A key driving force behind this turnaround? Their midfield, which instead of featuring new
power
signings
engine,
as many anticipated, is powered by 2 familiar faces. So, who are these 2 players? What roles do they...
Yes, sir. On that, please subscribe to my page, Son of Nabuja. If you're watching this, that means you're on the right page. Please subscribe, Son of Nabuja. The mission is to hit 1,000 subscribers before 2026 ends. Thank you.
play in Amorim's game plan, and why are they vital to shaping the remainder of United's season?
Chapter 1.
Casemiro and Bruno Fenandes, who were recently linked with moves away from...
I'm not going to lie, these two in the midfield, they have given it all for Manchester United. They have given it all to an extent that Casemiro has considered more red cards than when he was at Real Madrid. Yes, sir. And on Bruno Fenandes, for now, there is no midfielder you can compare to Bruno Fenandes. Yes, in Premier League right now, no one. Who can you bring on the table to compare him to Bruno? Yes, no one.
the club,
No.
are now playing some of their best football in Amorim's double pivot. Sure, at 33 and 31 years old, they've reached UNC status and may not be the long-term solution for United's midfield, but they've stepped up and proven to be more vital than anyone expected. But to understand how they got here, we need to rewind to last season where their resurgences began. Back in May 2024, Jamie Carragher, in classic Jamie Carragher fashion, delivered a memorable takedown of Casemiro on Sky Sports just months after he had declared that the Brazilian's legs had gone.
Why?
Leave the football before the football leaves you.
Damn. I don't know why Jamie Carragher has a problem with every player. What's wrong with this nigga? With this dude? From Ronaldo to Messi to Mo Salah. Yes, he's on Mo Salah right now, even though he came out and apologized. But still, why him? Why him?
The football's left him.
Casemiro's poor start to the 2024-25 season didn't help
You're
his case
beefing a
either,
person who
particularly
doesn't
evident during
even...
his dreadful show.
Matter of fact, I've never heard Casemiro speaking. Yes, I've never heard Casemiro speaking. On media, no. I've never heard him saying any word.
In a 3-0 home defeat to Liverpool in which he was practically playing against, not for, United. Following that match, he didn't start another game under Ten Hag for 6 weeks, and while he did start in Amorim's first 2 league games in charge, he found himself as an unused substitute in 12 of the next 15 matches due to the manager's assessment of his perceived incompatibility within the system. However, with United needing all hands on deck towards the business end of last season, Casemiro roared back to life. He started 8 of their final league games and all 7 of their Europa League knockout games, playing a key role in their run to the final by contributing to 3 goals during that incredible extra-time comeback against Lyon and scoring in the semi-final first leg against Athletic Bilbao. During this time, Casemiro also never lost Amorim's respect, unlike Garnacho and Rashford, and is turning things around through hard work and professionalism. Now, the Brazilian has carried his impressive form into this season and is an indispensable starter for both club and country. Bruno, on the other hand, also started last season slowly, managing just 1 league assist by the October international break.
What?
Of course, the upheaval from the managerial change part-way through the season undoubtedly caused some inconsistencies, but sure enough, his first goal came soon after Ten Hag's departure. Amorim then decided to deploy him deeper in response to United's uncertain build-up play, yet this raised valid concerns about how the team would manage without Bruno's attacking influence closer to the opposition's penalty box. Nevertheless, Bruno continued to shine, finishing last season with an astonishing
shining
combined
star
total of 38 goals and assists, by far the highest tally in the squad and surely a crucial factor in helping the club avoid a relegation battle. By the way, if you're enjoying the video so far, we'd be incredibly grateful if you subscribe.
Yes, sir. Please subscribe. Your effort helps us to grind more. You feel me? To make more videos.
Your support helps us grow and continue creating the content.
True that. Part 2, Casemiro's defensive value.
This brings us to their roles in Amorim's game plan this season, starting with their defensive contributions. Casemiro might not be able to play every minute of every game anymore, as Amorim is acutely aware. But when he is not on the pitch, United have been undeniably worse. Without Casemiro, the Red Devils have averaged 1 goal conceded every 29 minutes, whereas that figure improves dramatically to 1 every 123 minutes when he's on the pitch. In essence, United are 4 times more likely to concede when their veteran midfielder is unavailable. It is a remarkable difference,
That means he's
illustrated also
giving
by the
it
fact
all.
that United have not conceded a goal with him on the pitch since facing
Feel
Burnley
me?
all the way back in August. His impact is reflected in United's results too. Among the 4 games they have lost out of 12 this season, Casemiro has only started 1. He was also an unused substitute against Grimsby Town.
Boy hit the bar and touched his head as if the brains were leaving the skull. Damn,
He
nigga!
played no part in one of the most embarrassing results in the club's history. In league play, Fulham equalised just 5 minutes after Amorim took Casemiro off. When he was substituted against Liverpool after being booked in the 58th minute, United lost their momentum and ultimately their lead before Harry Maguire's late winner. The team looked lost again when he missed the disappointing 3-1 defeat at Brentford due to suspension, as well as when he only played the final 10 minutes in their 3-0 loss to Manchester City. This was apparent once more following his late substitutions against Brighton and Tottenham, when United suddenly appeared more vulnerable through the centre. Despite being 33 and lacking the pace and intensity he once had, along with occasional lapses like his sending off against Chelsea, his experience and game management have proven crucial compared to midfield alternatives like Mainu and Ugarte, who provide mobility but fall short in the defensive and passing qualities that Amorim seeks in his midfielders. Disciplined in his positioning, astute in his reading of the game, and just as aggressive as ever, he anchors Amorim's midfield with more protection than even a condom at a bachelor party. As Casemiro's partner in the double pivot, Bruno has been equally influential in the number 8 role, despite not fitting the typical
And
role
hits
of
the
a
bar.
box-to-box midfielder. He currently leads the league for chances created with 29,
Feel
also
me?
fulfilling his defensive responsibilities by frequently winning back possession and tirelessly covering an average of 12 kilometers per game. Speaking of making an impact,
No. Part 3, Amorim's tactical tweaks.
individually, Casemiro's athletic stats this season have remained almost identical to those of his past 4 seasons, including covering around 10.8 kilometers and making 5.9 sprints per match. However, what has changed has been the areas of the pitch where he, and to some extent, Bruno, wins the ball back, which has as much to do with United's collective effort as it does with Amorim's tactical tweaks designed to better suit the players he has. Both Bruno and Casemiro are now spending less time regaining the ball in deep-lying areas and on the wings, and more time doing so centrally and in the opposition half. This shift reflects the reality that they're now playing for a team with significantly improved control and structure compared to last season. Amorim's side has looked stronger defensively since adjusting its structure when out of possession. When defending in their own half, United shifts into a 5-4-1 formation, with the number 10s dropping back to better shield the midfield double pivot, one that has been far too open to penetration in the past few seasons. This is a downstream consequence of United's goalkeepers playing long and the more direct style all around, but it has helped address one of the more pressing challenges Amorim faced last season. United not only struggled to progress the ball up the pitch last season, but also...
Another fact about United this season 2025-2026, United is the team with them, is the team to use their their set pieces. The best team to use their set pieces. Feel me? They are good with using their set pieces. They are leading the table in that, including throw-ins. Even though Arsenal is ahead on that, yeah, but most the corners, the free kicks, penalties, and without penalties, they are still ahead. United,
frequently lost possession near their goal while doing so, averaging 5.4 turnovers in the defensive third per game. However, by going longer and being more direct this season, that figure has dropped significantly to just 2.4, thanks to only 30% of their touches occurring deep in their own territory.
yes,
This change in approach allows
sir.
Bruno and Casemiro to avoid scenarios where they have to defend large areas of space and
They are the team now to play more long balls than any other team race right now. They are good with playing more long balls, and that has helped them. Yeah, that's why they are having 30% touches in their half, than then the remaining 70 are in the opponent's half. You feel me? Because they are playing more long balls in opponent's half. Yep,
play more with the action in
that is
front of them rather
helping.
than chasing opponents back toward their own goal.
We see in
Inevitably,
the
United's overall share of possession has fallen from 54% last season to around 50% this season. However, this may well be a price worth paying if it allows them to keep the ball further away from their own goal.
chapter 4, pair of game
Bruno and
changers.
Casemiro are the orchestrators of United's tactical system, guiding overall play while also contributing significantly to defence. However, one often overlooked aspect of their game this season is their impact on the attacking front. With 20 goals in 135 appearances for United so far, Casemiro is not a midfielder to shy away from scoring. Having netted 3 times in 9 league starts this season, he's already ahead of the curve, particularly when it comes to headers. Meanwhile, Bruno's importance to United has been highlighted by 2 key statistics. The first is that he has created more chances than any other player in the Premier League so far this season, a remarkable feat considering he has been playing further back than usual. Secondly, Fernandes isn't just the most creative player in England. He has created significantly more chances than any other player in Europe's top 5 leagues since his debut for United in February 2020. Now imagine how much more successful United could have been over
You
the
don't
last
know.
5 years if his teammates had
You
matched his
don't
level
know.
and converted more of the
He's a
chances he
god.
created. Mbeumo and Cunha were signed this summer in part to help share the goal-scoring burden and provide Bruno with runners for his long balls. However, there was always a risk that moving him deeper and Ahmad to right wing-back, 2 of the only players who showed any ability to perform within Amorim's system last season, would nerf what little creativity United could muster. Despite these changes, Bruno's incredible ability in attacking areas remains intact. He currently has 2 goals and 3 assists, but his underlying stats reveal the significant impact he continues to have in creating chaos for the opposition. With an average running distance of 12.3 kilometers per match and a tackle success rate of 56%, Bruno's importance in transitioning between defense and attack is abundantly clear. Furthermore, his proficiency with delivering set pieces, along with United's increased effectiveness in attacking them this season, has also proven to be a critical weapon, often turning the tide when things aren't otherwise clicking for them in open play. On the pitch, they have played pivotal roles in the impressive form that the Red Devils have found this season, while off it they are equally significant. Bruno serves as the United captain, while Casemiro is the team's most experienced player, driving standards within the club. The former's loyalty has provided a stabilising force in what has otherwise been an unpredictable market, symbolising a case of cultural rebuilding while also elevating United's market appeal. Whatever happens to them next summer, United simply cannot afford to lose both in the same transfer window. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe.
Yes, sir. If you have enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and comment if you find it necessary. Thank you.